The Johnson family lived in a cozy little house. It was filled with love and laughter. John and Mary Johnson were the proud parents of two beautiful children. Little Emily, with her infectious giggle, was the elder one. Baby Michael, just a few weeks old, completed their happy family. Completing their family and holding a special place in all their hearts was Max. Max was their loyal golden retriever. He was more than just a pet. He was family. Max had been with the Johnsons for years. He was there when Emily took her first steps. He was there when John and Mary brought little Michael home. Max treated both children with incredible gentleness. He was a patient playmate for Emily and a watchful guardian for Michael. The bond between Max and the children was something special. It warmed the hearts of John and Mary to see their family so connected. One evening, everything seemed peaceful. Dinner had been a joyous affair, filled with Emily's chatter and Michael's happy gurgles. John was clearing up the dinner dishes, whistling a merry tune. Mary was rocking Michael, gently lulling him to sleep. Max, as always, was by Mary's side, his watchful eyes never leaving the baby. As the evening progressed, a sense of calm settled over the house. Emily, exhausted from her playtime, was tucked into bed. John, after finishing the dishes, joined Mary in the living room. They were looking forward to a quiet evening together. Little did they know that the peaceful night was about to take an unexpected turn. Max, who had been calmly resting at Mary's feet, suddenly sat upright. His ears perked up, and he let out a small whimper. Mary, initially unconcerned, continued to hum to Michael. However, Max became increasingly agitated. He began to whine louder, nudging Mary's arm with his nose and then turning towards Michael. Mary asked, sensing his distress, "What is it, boy?" She looked down at Max, sensing his distress. Max barked once, sharp and loud, and then turned his worried eyes back to Michael. He stood by the rocking chair, his whimpers growing more insistent, his body almost vibrating with urgency. Mary, now genuinely concerned, looked down at Michael. The baby's face, once peaceful, was now tinged with blue. He was barely breathing. Panic surged through Mary.
"John, call an ambulance, quick! Something's wrong with Michael."
John, instantly alert, grabbed his phone and dialed the emergency services. Mary, holding Michael close, tried to stay calm. She remembered reading about babies choking on milk. With trembling hands, she gently patted Michael's back, hoping to clear his airway. Max whined and paced around her, his anxious eyes constantly on the baby. Every second felt like an eternity. The wait for the ambulance felt unbearable. The sound of sirens pierced the night. The ambulance arrived, its flashing lights painting the room red and blue. The paramedics rushed in, their calm efficiency reassuring Mary. They took Michael from her trembling arms and worked swiftly. Within moments, they had stabilized him. The bluish tinge on his face faded, replaced by a healthy pink. "Michael, you're okay, thank goodness." Michael let out a weak cry, music to his parents' ears. Relief washed over Mary and John in waves. They were overcome with gratitude for the prompt response of the paramedics. Thank you so much." As they accompanied Michael to the hospital, they couldn't help but look back at Max. He sat by the door, watching them leave, his tail thumping weakly against the floor. They knew, with a certainty that warmed their hearts, that they owed their little miracle to their extraordinary dog. At the hospital, the doctors confirmed that Michael had suffered a respiratory blockage. It was a common occurrence in newborns, they assured the worried parents. But they also acknowledged that early detection was crucial. If Max hadn't alerted Mary, the situation could have been far more dire.
We owe it all to Max.
Back home, Max was showered with love and gratitude. Emily, who had been told about Max's heroism, hugged him tightly.
"You saved my baby brother, Max."
Max licked her face in response, his tail wagging furiously. The Johnsons knew they had a hero living under their roof. Max wasn't just a pet, he was their guardian angel, their savior. His loyalty and intuition had saved their precious baby, and for that, they would be eternally grateful. From that day forward, the bond between Max and the Johnsons grew even stronger, a testament to the powerful and enduring love between humans and their dogs.